You don't need to read another book before you pick up and read this book by Ken Coleman. It is titled The Proximity Principle. It is available on Amazon for $9.49 for Kindle and $9.49 as well for hardcover. This is a book that you could read over and over again. The Proximity Principle is 192 pages. It is a belief that you are most likely to become like the 5 people that you spend the most time with. And this book dives really deep into it. It dives deep into how the mindsets of the people around you really affect you. If you enjoyed a book like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, this would be the best book to pick up next. Just for the simple fact of, I feel like this book puts you onto a lot of game, a lot of different ways of considering things that maybe you didn't when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your mindset, especially when it comes to your career. I think that I did read that this author is a career coach. And I feel like it's one of those situations where you can follow this author online and you can learn from their community that they have built and developed. This book overview says right now, 70% of Americans aren't passionate about their work and are desperately longing for meaning and purpose. They're sick of average and know there's something better out there, but they just don't know how to reach it. One basic principle, the proximity principle, can change everything you thought you knew about pursuing a career you love. It also talks about how when you're moving into certain communities and say everybody in that community is a millionaire, it's only a matter of time if you're making $90,000 a year before you're like, hey, how do I get to what you're doing? Like, what leagues do I need to join? Do I need to consider going golfing and joining a golfing league? Do I need to consider joining, some baseball association that all of the people that are prosperous in this area join? It just gives you a good outlook on, you know what, I'm ready to change my life. I'm ready to get my money right. I'm ready to consider doing things that I haven't done before. If you're ready to get out of your comfort zone, this would be a book for you to read. It says, forget the traditional career advice you've heard. Networking, handing out business cards, and updating your online profile do nothing to set you apart from other candidates. Ken will show you how to be intentional and genuine about the connections you make with a fresh, unexpected take on resumes and job interview process. You'll discover the 5 people you should look for and the 4 best places to grow, learn, and practice. I believe this book was also available on Libby, so I think I listened to the audiobook that way. It does fall under job hunting and career guides, personal success in business as well. This is a 2-time best-selling author. You can find him on Twitter, Instagram, and online at kencoleman.com. Let me know what other books by this author I should be checking out. I know for certain I have several of his books on my to-be-read list already, but I would love to hear you all's recommendations. And what do you plan on doing? One thing, drop a comment of one thing you plan on doing that's going to change your life next year. Just one habit you're going to do that can change everything.